Hey guys, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are K&K Crochet, and we did have several people who jumped on board lately, new subscribers, so just in case you don't know, I'm the mama.
I'm the daughter.
That's alright. And we both crochet, and Kristen
Knits.
Yeah, and she does a little bit of everything when it comes to crafting, and I'm dabbling in things, thinking about getting back into some things I used to do. I don't know, we'll see. I don't knit. I have tried a little bit. That project's on the back burner, and I don't know if I'll ever pick it up again. But anyway, so this is works in progress, and Kristen showed in another video what she had finished. So she was working on a sweater for our new puppy. You can show it if you want. She just got to weave in the ends, but we called it a finished object. And of course, this is my project I'm working on with, and I don't think I've gotten any farther than I did the last time. I might have gotten a couple of rounds. I don't know. But I don't think I've worked on it since then. I don't know. But this is with the Chloe yarn that I got from Bailey. Very pretty. It doesn't show on there. It's like purple and grays and greens. Very pretty. And of course then everybody was trying to guess what kind of blanket I was going to do. And so I told you spring green. And I've started. It's corner to corner, and it is spring green. And most people said they thought Grinch or something Christmas related, and they were right. It is Christmas related. It is Grinch related. So that's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to come back and see what it looks like. Okay, so there's the green. That's spring green from Red Heart Super Saver.
Also, Christmas Queen here. Why are you making something to do with the Grinch?
Hey, the Grinch is a good movie. He ended up falling in love with Christmas.
But he didn't like it.
Well, that just goes to show that even Scrooges and Grinches can learn to love Christmas. I love the Grinch. And I love Cindy Lou Who. Okay. So you also know I showed you a blanket I finished for Kristen and told you we're doing a hope chest full of blankets for Roxy. Quit. For, that's the other dog. A hope chest full of blankets for future grandbabies. So, yep, I wanted to get those done. And so this is for my youngest. I asked him what he wanted, and he said camouflage. And so this is how appropriate. This is the moss stitch. And so, and really it's done, and it's done in Red Heart Super Saver in the camo, and I really like the way it's turning out. I think it's beautiful. And if you've never done the moss stitch, it is a single crochet chain one, and then you work back and you do a single crochet in the chain one space and then chain one and keep going. There is, I think when you chain the first one, you have to single crochet in the fourth chain from the hook or something like that, and then from there on out at the end of the row you chain up two and go about your business. And I really like it because if you look real close, this pattern in particular, straight line, right? Yeah, straight line. Except for where I have to weave this in and put it back. But straight line on the edges, I'm really, really happy with that. There's my stitch marker from Miss C. Can't see it, but it says J. And this is also stitch marker from Miss C. This is my reindeer. Yep, so I'm super ecstatic and happy about that. I don't remember how much I changed. I think it was 140. I really couldn't tell you. It ended up being like 40 inches. I did it so far, and I thought it was too big, and took it back some. And then when I worked it up the first couple of rounds, it was too short. It was 30 inches. So this is about 41 inches across. So I really like the way it's working up. It kind of looks a little pixelated. We'll see what happens with that. And then I still wasn't finished and wanted to do, wanted to keep working with the moss stitch. I wanted to work with this yarn. This is Karen Simply Soft, also from Miss C. And it is I think it's called a red marl or marble.
It's really pretty.
It's kind of hard to see, but it is like a red, maybe you can see that, red, white, and like a gold. So very, very pretty and super soft. The moss stitch tends to do that. It makes it very flexible and soft. Of course, Karen Simply Soft is soft anyway. But this is for me. This is a scarf for me for Christmas. I thought it looked kind of like candy canes and all that kind of stuff. So that's for me. And that's and I don't normally have this many projects. I just realized I don't really normally have this many projects going. I have 4 going. But I wanted things to get moving. It seemed like I was kind of stuck and wasn't really working on a lot of things. I was working on the same thing. So instead of bringing back a video with just the same thing over and over that I was working on, like just the vest, I wanted to go ahead and start some other things. And these are all things for either me or my family, which is very unusual for me. I usually don't work on things like that. But I think you're going to see next year that my goals are going to change. And it's going to be me working on some things for my family. And just because it's been several years since I've made blankets for them, and so I think I will work on blankets for them next year maybe. And I did ask my oldest son what he wanted to go in the hope chest, what color blanket, and he said something gender neutral in case, boy or girl, so it would be for either. Like when he was born, my husband's grandmother made a quilt, and she made alternating baby blue and baby pink squares, and we used that for all the children because it worked for either, right? And then she trimmed it in lace. And so, yeah, that's what we did. Very talented lady.
Yes.
So, those are my works in progress. Now, when you'll see them finished, I don't know. Like I said, we do have something coming up in November that's going to be intermittent with other videos, and that's a collab, and we'll talk about that when time comes. Like, next week, right? And not the 1st of November, next week. Insane.
Yeah, Wednesday of next week.
Insane. Time's getting ready to switch for us, and then also, we're going to fall back an hour, and also, November's here. Like, insane.
Halloween's almost over. No, I'm going to watch Halloween. I haven't watched a Halloween movie yet this year.
I've watched very few Christmas movies. A few, but nothing like I normally would. And
I normally have watched
my Christmas
all of
tree
them.
is up. Yeah, it's up.
Yeah.
It's not decorated yet, but it's up.
It's partially decorated.
It has lights on it, but it
No, it
and
has
some
some
of the
ornaments.
stuff, but not all of them. So yeah, and super excited about that. So yeah, and we're remodeling, so don't know that you'll get a picture of a Christmas tree because we are in the middle of remodeling, and it's a lot. So anyway, those are my 1, 2, 3, 4 projects I'm working on. Let's hope that I can get some of them done soon. I really don't want to be working on 4 at one time. It's not my favorite thing to have a bunch. I usually do 1 at a time. But like I said, I got tired of looking at things, and I wanted to have something to work on, long-term things to work on, and not just one long-term thing, so that way I could switch back and forth. So anyway, don't forget to be kind because
You don't know else's journey.
bye.
Bye.